services.
Honorable Naisula.
Thank you, Chairman. Dr. Deborah, my question is that the instances where doctors have been going on strike have risen, with the recent one being the interns in July 2024. And we know what that means, especially to the Kenyan populace. I'd just like to know how, moving forward, you'd like to resolve this issue, looking at the root causes so that it doesn't recur. And also we have the community health promoters, where they're also saying that there's stipend delays, it is low. How do we just ensure that people who work in the health sector, because it's a very important sector, are taken care of in terms of their remuneration and also their welfare? The last question to you is that whether you understand the magnitude of the ministry that you will be leading. You have very critical departments and areas. We have KEMSA, you have the malaria control, you have the AIDS Council, you have the ministry itself, you have SHIF, you have all that. How will you ensure, or what leadership skills will you use to ensure that the policies that you put in place, you implement, cascades to all those departments, and not, because we see in health department and also some of the big departments in this country where a CS just wakes up one morning and starts issuing different directives, right, left, and center. I would like to know what leadership skills you will use to ensure that does not happen.
Go ahead and answer.
Through you, Honorable Chair. And thank you, Honorable Member, for the questions. So indeed, the doctors' strike has been a challenge over time in immemorial, and every cabinet secretary has dealt with that challenge. And so there's need to look for long-term solutions. I believe that the long-term solutions are with us. So we need to work together with the unions, the doctors themselves, the interns. We need to work with the bodies, the Ministry of Education, among other stakeholders, to come up with a solution. I don't have a solution, but what I am saying is we need to have a situational analysis and be able to develop action plans following that. There's a Doctors Interns Act that I believe is ongoing, and I think that is one of the areas we can start with and strengthen. Equally, there are the return to work formulas that were given to the doctors, of which we can implement with support from Treasury and other sectors. Regarding the multiple departments, I would want to run the office with high integrity. I have seen that we have wonderful national technical leads in the office. We have DG, we have the PSS. I believe by having weekly meetings and sharing reports, conducting monitoring and evaluation routinely, we can be able to strengthen this. But we need to align it with the national strategy and the MTP plan, identify the priority activities, the timeline, and the budget. And if the Treasury is able to provide the budget, then we can implement. And also based on outbreaks that are at hand. As you are aware, there is a monkeypox outbreak, and also we need to ensure that we are prepared and ready to